You are completely convinced that ads, propaganda, and fake news are working on everyone around you, and simultaneously completely convinced they have zero effect on you. Not partially convinced, not probably fine. Fully, smugly certain, every single time. You've scrolled past a political attack ad and thought, wow, that's manipulative, while quietly assuming your uncle is going to fall for it hook, line, and sinker. You've watched a friend share an obviously fake headline and thought, how does anyone believe this? While scrolling your own feed with total confidence, you're immune to the exact same trick. You've judged someone for buying a product because an influencer posted about it, certain that you, personally, could never be swayed the same way, even as you added something to your own cart 20 minutes later that you saw on that same app. This is called the third-person effect, named by sociologist Phillips Davison in 1983, the belief that mass media messages influence them far more than they influence me. Davison didn't just dream this up in a lab. He traced it back to something that actually happened during World War II. Japanese forces dropped propaganda leaflets over a Pacific island, addressed specifically to Black American troops, urging them to desert a country that treated them as second-class citizens back home. Most of those leaflets never even reached the soldiers they were written for. They landed in the wrong hands, got lost in the sand, never got read by the people they targeted. But the white officers who found and read them panicked, convinced the message would corrode the loyalty of the Black troops. Not their own loyalty, of course, just theirs. Those officers pulled entire units off the island as a precaution. Nobody surveyed the soldiers. Nobody asked if a single one of them had even seen a leaflet, let alone been persuaded by it. The officers were already certain it would work on someone else, so the actual evidence never even mattered. Have you ever watched a controversial ad or headline and immediately pictured the exact type of person you assumed would fall for it? Your coworker, your cousin, some stranger online, without ever once pausing to ask if it was working on you at that same moment. Decades later, researchers Robert Vallone, Lee Ross, and Mark Lepper ran a cleaner, controlled version of the same trick in 1985. At Stanford, they showed pro-Israel students and pro-Arab students the exact same 11 minutes of news footage covering the Beirut massacre. Same clips, same reporter, same broadcast, same night, nothing edited, nothing different between the two screenings. Both groups walked away insisting the coverage was tilted against their own side. That part alone is interesting. But here's the part that actually matters. The researchers also asked each group to predict how a neutral, uninvolved viewer, someone with no stake in the conflict at all, would react to that same footage. Both groups predicted that neutral viewers would come away biased against their side too. Meanwhile, each group was completely confident that they personally had watched it with clear eyes, untouched by any spin, seeing the footage exactly as it objectively was. Same 11 minutes, same screen, and yet two audiences walked away each imagining an army of gullible other people being fooled by content they themselves were somehow immune to. Have you ever watched the news, felt certain you were reading it objectively and everyone else was being spun, and never once considered that the anchor's tone or the B-roll they chose was working on you the whole time too? Here's why your brain runs this trick on you, every time, without you noticing. You have front row, backstage access to your own reasoning. You can feel yourself weighing the evidence, rolling your eyes at the manipulative music cue, catching the sales trick a half second before it lands. With other people, you only ever see the outcome, never the process. They bought the thing, they shared the post, they repeated the talking point, and that's all the information you get. So you quietly credit yourself with careful deliberation and assume everyone else is just reacting on autopilot. For most of human history, this wasn't even that costly a mistake. Believing you were sharper than the crowd kept your confidence intact, kept your status secure inside the group, and it sometimes even motivated you to warn or protect the people around you from a con you assumed you'd already spotted first. The problem is that same shortcut blinds you to the exact moment's influence is working on you in real time. because your brain has already ruled that possibility out before the ad, the headline, or the post has even finished loading. So here's the actual gut check. Not just be more mindful, because that's useless advice you'll forget in 10 seconds. The next time you catch yourself thinking, "That wouldn't affect me," stop and ask one specific question. Can I name 3 things I bought, believed, or repeated this year purely because of repetition, packaging, or a catchy line, not because I sat down and reasoned my way there on my own? If you can't answer that in 5 seconds flat, that's not proof you're immune. That silence is proof you haven't actually checked. I want to hear the version of this you've actually lived, not the hypothetical one. Tell me about a time you swore something had 0 effect on you. An ad, a headline, an influencer, a slogan you rolled your eyes at, and then caught yourself doing exactly what it wanted 20 minutes later without even clocking it. Or better, tag the person in your life who insists they're too smart to be marketed to, while their closet, their car, and their group chat are quietly telling a very different story.